Welcome to the 3rd LIT Film Festival 2012, sponsored by Sony Professional, D&P Products, Spin Southwest, Guide to Limerick, Celtic Prince, George Boutique Hotel, Sarmar Studios and Sci-Fi. And here is your host for this evening, Michelle McMahon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Millennium Theatre here at LIT for the awards ceremony marking the closure of the 3rd annual LIT Film Festival. It's been a fantastic couple of days here, some really great events over the past few days. You may have been in attendance for them. Camera masterclasses, makeup or film workshops, keynote speeches from professionals in the industry sharing their little secrets, Final Cut Pro and acting workshops and behind-the-scenes networking events as well. The culmination of the festival, of course, though, is this evening where we get to award the bright emerging talents in Irish filmmaking. The festival has gone from strength to strength over the last 3 years, and the organisers were blown away by the number, firstly, of entrants this year, and indeed by the quality of them as well. So no easy task to come to the conclusions they did and award the prizes they're about to this evening. But we guarantee you a great night's entertainment, and we thank you for joining us here. To formally launch the evening's events, could you please welcome to the stage the Head of School of Science, Electrical and IT at LIT, Mr. Pascal Meehan.
Good evening, everybody. You're all very welcome to this, the 3rd Limerick Institute of Technology Film Festival. To paraphrase Leonard Cohen, I know that some of you have invested time, money to get here tonight, and we're very, very glad that you were able to make it. Some of you have come quite a long way, and we're glad to have you here. Now, this festival is an ever-expanding event. The focus, of course, is tonight's award ceremony, but there's been a lot happening here since last Thursday. We've had workshops on a wide variety of topics in the campus, and people have met, had conversations, shared ideas, and I know that great things are going to come of these interactions. Tonight we have 10 awards which are exclusively for the students. We have doubled our entries since 2 years ago when we had the inaugural LIT Film Festival. And the quality of the entries continues to impress and indeed to amaze at times. We've had indeed one student, for example, who has submitted 13 different films into the competition, and he is nominated in 4 different categories tonight, so I hope he does as well. Now, we also had what I would call a collaborative film submitted. It was one between Laurel Hill Secondary School and the Limerick School for the Deaf, and it was really, really very well done. And it was that kind of interaction with the local community that we're really, really trying to encourage. So this competition is really open to everybody. We have an award tonight for the professionals, and of course we have the Sony Grand Prize. Now, the Sony Grand Prize is going to go to a student, and it's going to go to the student who has submitted what's deemed to be the best video. The prize is worth up to €12,000, and it consists of a significant amount of professional camera equipment, a Sony laptop, and all the editing software that one would need for something like that. So the winner of this prize is going to significantly enhance their opportunities and their CV, and probably be in the Oscars very quickly after that. Okay, the theme music for tonight was composed by a student from the music technology program here in LIT, Podge Bambry. So that's great to be able to introduce something like that. we have a musical interlude during the course of the evening, and we have a specially written piece of work which was written by 2 members of staff here and the brother of one, Florian F., Peter Diffley and his brother Philip, and it's going to be performed, and it's a lovely piece. And we'll also have a recorded interview with Ed Guiney, the producer. He was responsible for such stuff as The Guard, Adam and Paul and Garage. So we are very, very proud of this film festival, and we're very, very proud of the people who put it together and put so much work into it. That's the students of the video and sound programme, the students of the music technology programme, and all the staff who give so much to it. If I can, I would like to just mention the fact that Pius McGrath, Eleanor McSherry, Jerry Maher, Peter Diffley, Liam McCarthy, and of course Simon McGuire. They're the people behind that, and well done for putting this together. It's greatly appreciated. Now, all that's left for me to do is to declare the 3rd LIT Film Festival Award Ceremony open. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the first award of the evening. The first award tonight is going to be for Best Camera Work, and this would traditionally be the part of the proceedings where you'd talk a little bit about how important the category is in the process of movie making. This one does seem fairly self-explanatory. Best camera, no movie. So this one for those who capture the images that made the fantastic movies that have made the shortlist tonight. So here's a look at the nominees for Best Camera.
The following are the nominations for Best Camera: Solaria, Shell Shock,
Sort me out there, Pádraig, please. Did you hear me, Pádraig?
Sorry, Davy. I was miles away.
Scarecrow,
Rise, watch the clouds scrape across the sky. There's a change coming in the wind. I'd feel the rain fall if only I had skin.
Limerick Frontline,
on course, 3/4 mile, Colorado.
All Night Long,
Hi. Come in.
And now the exciting envelope opening moment. Winner of the first award of the evening for Best Camera, and the award goes to Shell Shock.
Sorry. Okay.
Just a moment. There'll be lots of that.
Just.
We'll know the drill for the next time.
Just thank you on behalf of DIT College. Sorry, I have no idea what to say. I'm just a fill-in for the director at the moment, so thank you anyway for the award.
Nothing like an awkward moment or two to break the tension. Congratulations to Shell Shock, winner of the first award of the evening. The second award this evening is for Best Lighting, and well, Instagram is popular for a reason. Good lighting can make anyone look fantastic, and real lighting can make anyone look like Madonna on an off day. So Best Lighting this evening, the second award. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Here are the nominations for Best Lighting. Shell Shock.
Good morning, Mary.
Porrick, good morning. I didn't realise you were downstairs. The door was unlocked.
It's my own fault. I shouldn't lurk.
My mother has to say she's sorry about the broken eggs last week, but there's some extra ones there for you. I brought you the paper. Thought you might like to read it with your breakfast.
Naked.
Could you describe to me how you're feeling?
Naked. I am naked.
Suddenly being naked, it's a bit of kind of takes you out of your day, and you kind of get a little bit frazzled for a moment, so.
It's quite fun to be having a chat in the buff, really.
Let Her Go.
Well, it seems to me, but I can't be sure. I think that she loved me, I think that I loved her. Well, it was 1935. She was Bonnie, I was Clyde. The only ones we stole from were ourselves and from our lives.
Calms Your Soul.
The world doesn't need your excuses. True this. Queens is a dream for producers, and you kids wanna bump this in your Audi. Twin cam. It's a crazy world. Not Christy Dignan. So brave to be living in a wigwam. You've got no heart like the Tin Man. Don't bother me. No, I'm not Dorothy. It's not hard to see. I'm who you'd rather be. Touch it too.
The Road of Souls.
Got this to work. Rory, you're welcome. Glad to be here. Hello, lady.
Patrick?
Leave him be. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say for himself in no time at all.
Come on in for something to eat.
And the winner for Best Lighting, I'll talk slow because it takes ages to open it, goes to Let Her Go. We're just going to take a minute for a picture, so if you could just...
Wow. This is the third time that I've entered. I've entered every year and finally I've won, so I'm very happy. Thank you very much, and just thanks again.
So congratulations, winners there for Best Lighting. For the third award of the evening, we have a guest presenter, so somebody else gets to smile awkwardly for a couple of minutes. A multi-talented man who you'll see a little more from later on, also going to be an interval act for us from LIT. Please welcome to the stage Florian F.
Thank you very much. So this award is for Best Sound, and people often forget how much work actually has to go into adding sound to a film. So you have everything from dialogue replacement to sound effects, Foley effects, and the music as well. And there's a lot goes into recording that sound, mixing it, and post-production. So whoever wins this, well deserved, okay? Okay, so do we have the nominees?
The following are the nominations for Best Sound. Solaria.
Your request for more time has been denied. It's advised that you turn off the power and oxygen on the research levels and stay in your living quarters. Your OS 12 will dock in 22 hours.
Johnson, what about Rachel?
Center of the Universe.
I heard you found my replacement. Not a moment too soon? Ashlyn Young. Well, it's been nice working with you.
Alcharinga.
I was scattering my own ashes. It was in the kitchen. The ground was flooded, and I was scattering my own ashes in the water.
Effigy Road. Clowns.
I have to ring this fella soon as well. Shite. Keep driving. Do you hear that? It's coming from the booth. Pull over. Pull over.
Yes, I am. Hello, my friend.
You cheeky little... Give me that!
Okay, so the winners are the winner. Oh, a lot of spit used in this. Okay. Center of the Universe. Well done. I'll just take it home myself. Okay. Thank you.
Another guest presenter to be welcomed to this stage now, someone who's been heavily involved over the last couple of days here and has been giving some master classes from Apple Box Media. Will you please welcome to the stage Mark Griffin?
Thanks very much. This award for the best editor is the kind of culmination of the story-telling process. I did have a lovely speech ready. I was just more worried about falling off the stage. The nominees for this category are...
Here are the nominations for Best Editing. Kieran,
What the future holds for Kieran. Without the children, they go to school, they go to college, and they leave home. Probably it's going the opposite way for Kieran.
The Weapon,
Let's finish this.
Chop Chop, Hatch 16,
This was never meant to be, and I don't feel relieved. Drifting wayward out to sea.
Without a Face,
I'd just like to commend everyone on the standard of editing, which I think is on the rise every year. It's my third year in attendance. And the overall winner for best editing is Chop Chop.
Okay, so I don't have any speech prepared, but I would like to thank my girlfriend and also the actress in Chop Chop, Ida. Thank you very much, and thank you, everybody.
Gentlemen, a little break from the presentation of awards for a few moments. A special treat for you this evening. I did promise that the multi-talented Florian F would be back on stage, and he is joined by Philip Diffley. It's a piece that they have been working on specifically for tonight with Peter Diffley, and I got a little sneak preview earlier on. It is absolutely amazing. So a little musical break, and please welcome the guys back on stage. Did you enjoy our musical interlude? I did promise you something spectacular, and I really do think they delivered. So any filmmakers in the audience this evening, if you're struggling with music on your next project, you certainly know where to look. I think that was absolutely fantastic. Can we give them another round of applause, please? Excellent. We're warming up. I like this. I like this. All right, we're back to awards now, and it's time to welcome another guest presenter to the stage as well. Again, someone who has been involved behind the scenes here for the last couple of days, and thanks, and has been sharing her tips and expertise. So to present the next award, would you please welcome to the stage phenomenal actress Maeve McGrath.
Hi there. A lot of people think the job of an actor is just to remember their lines and hit the mark. It's a little bit more than that. They have to take direction, remember continuity, and they have to bring the emotional character of the character that the writer has written to the screen. The nominations for Best Actor are...
Here are the nominations for Best Acting. Harvey the Monster Catcher.
Don't. Prepare to die. Please don't. Don't. Oh, no. No. No.
long.
You've no one to talk to.
I do. I have friends. It's just sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger.
Yes, it is. I talk to strangers every day. They're all a lot more interesting than my friends. When you've nothing to feel.
Feel what? Ashamed? Is that what you think? That I'm so pathetic I have to pay somebody to hold me because I'm not?
Backstage. Fluorescent. Bogman.
And the winner is...
Rosie O'Regan, All Night Long. I'm accepting this award on Rosie's behalf. I'm sure she'll be absolutely delighted to win this. So thank you very much.
The next award in the evening marks the halfway point of our awards, number 6, and it is for Best Script. To present the award, please welcome to the stage Eleanor McSherry.
Oh, sorry, I got a bit lost. This is just go down there and it's so black. Okay, the thing about script is the script is the blueprint for your film. Without the script, there's no words for the actors, there's no direction for the director, and there will be no film. Whether you have dialogue in it or not, it does not matter. Without your script, there is no film. And these are the nominations for Best Script.
The following are the nominations for Best Script or Story. Kieran.
Kieran, my son, was born in 1998. He's 12 years old now, and he is severely mentally handicapped.
He has a winning smile, and of course he has his usual great laugh. He loves being around people and sort of give you a big bear hug and things like that.
Oh, no. Give me that, my glove.
Beneath My Skin.
I've moved on and I've gotten something that means more to me for where I am now in my life.
My chest tattoo is probably the most meaningful one that I have. It's a quote from Romeo and Juliet, and it says, "I must be gone and live, or stay and die." And it reminds me when I look in the mirror every day to always take a risk to make your life better.
Clowns.
You're a clown, you know that? You're a clown! We're all clowns.
Hey, you know what you're going to do, right? It's either them or prison. And I'm not going to prison, all right? But look at them.
Yes, look at that, Andy.
Look, they look cool. Why did you take their clothes off? I don't know. I've seen it in a movie before, all right?
Bogman. The Road of Souls.
We're all in our own path to that road of souls. All my own crowd are gone on ahead of me, and they're waiting up there for me to come and join them.
How do you know?
I just know. And I'll be there soon with you, young fella. We all have separate roads to take. Poet, priest, prince, pauper. Everyone has a separate road. And there's no road without bends.
And the winner is, if I can open the envelope. The award for Best Script Story goes to Road of Souls.
Thanks very much. I accept this award on behalf of PJ Curtis, the writer, and I directed the film, so it was a pleasure to work with him. He's not here tonight, but I think he's watching online. So PJ, this is for you, and congrats, and very well done. It was a pleasure to work on this film, and an honour actually to direct the script. Thanks very much, and thanks to the festival as well.
Our next award this evening is for Best Director. So maybe we have a future Scorsese or Spielberg in our midst, and maybe one day this award will live on your mantelpiece, pride of place alongside the Oscar and all those that are surely to follow. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Director.
The following are the nominations for Best Director: Solaria,
Dr. Alex Russell, October 6, 2067. This will be my final entry. For attention of Dr. Richard Davidson, I'm placing test subject Rachel in your care in the event that she returns to Earth. Please ensure the correct procedures to maintain her immunity to the aging process. Richard, take care of her.
Shell Shock, Walt.
James. She is a pretty little thing, Ellie, isn't she? It's a pity for her that you brought her with you.
You're not blind.
Oh, no. I can see quite well, actually.
Listen, Walt, I'm gonna go.
Are you now?
All night long.
Sometimes I just need to hug.
Bogman.
And the winner for Best Director, the award goes to Celeria.
I'm a man of few words, and I'm also in a state of shock. I just want to thank everybody involved, my cast and crew, most present here today, and I want to thank LIT for putting on a fantastic show, and above all Sony for the generous prizes. Thank you, it's great. At my age to receive something like this, I'm thrilled. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, and I can indeed confirm he was actually shaking a little bit coming up there as well, so well done. And of course, now is as good a time as any to mention that we will all be partying after the awards tonight, so we'd love to see you all at the George Boutique Hotel, one of the sponsors this evening. We're going to have a little shindig there, so looking forward to seeing you at that. We're going to take a little break again from the presentation of awards, and it's for a special piece of footage from Element Films. It's Ed Guiney.
Well, like everything, it has its challenges, of course. You know, I mean, things are tougher. There's less money around. You know, RT has less money to spend, and the international market is more challenging. But having said all of that, I think what's emerged over the last few years, in the context of what's happened in Ireland and the recession, is that people have seen the creative industries and the film and television industries as real industries for the future. And, you know, they're very employment intensive. There's obviously, you know, huge kind of export market for what we do in Ireland. We're natural storytellers. So although things are tough, it's definitely an industry to be optimistic about. You know, as with everything, I suppose, it's kind of like people want experience, and until you get a job, you can't get experience. I mean, that's always the challenge. What I would say is, you know, given the way that technology has changed in our industry, it's now so cheap to go out and make something. You know, it really is. It's so cheap to make a documentary or a short film, and, you know, cut it yourself, and you can have something very tangible to show people. And if that's what your interests are, I mean, that there's nothing stopping you do that. And many people have come to work for us. They might have come in working as kind of production assistants or runners or whatever. They would have come from the colleges in Dublin, and one of the ways we've sort of paid attention to them, or noticed them if you like, is they might have sent in a student film that they've done, or a documentary, and and if it's good quality, you really respond to that. And it doesn't need to be very high production value. It's just, you'll see if the quality of storytelling, the kind of editorial voice is there, and that's what's of interest. At the end of the day, unless you have something of quality, it's very, very difficult to sell it, and it all starts with, having something that's worth selling. Now, you can have something that's, very high quality, and you can do a terrible job in getting it out to people. But certainly in terms of the successes that we've had in Element, whether both on the production and distribution side, but I suppose specifically in terms of distribution, The Guard or His and Hers or Garage or Wave Riders, I mean, they've all been films that inherently were high quality, and then we were able to find an audience for them. And when we have failed, when we've had less successful outings, very often you look at the films and you realize, well, they may not have been that good. We do get a lot of stuff. We generally don't take unsolicited material, so if someone just sends a script into us, we don't have the resources to read everything that comes in, so we normally send it back. But I mean, very often the scripts that we get, we chase. And the writers that we work with, we see their work in the theatre, or indeed in short films or whatever, and then we would encourage them to send us ideas or treatments or outlines or whatever. But I don't think we've ever just had a script come in the door out of context that we've gotten involved in. Yeah, we've a couple of really exciting things, we think, at least. The next thing out of the blocks for us is a new film from Lenny Abrahamson, who made Adam and Paul and Garage, and it's a film called What Richard Did. So we're hoping that will be in the cinemas this summer or autumn. We haven't quite decided yet, but that's the main next thing for us. There's nothing beats the experience of actually doing things, making things, working with other people, facing down the challenges of making something interesting or entertaining. No amount of talking, no amount of education can live up to the experience that you will get doing that. Hi, this is Ed Guiney here, wishing you all the very best at the LIT Film Festival this year.
They might need to play the music a little louder. My shoes are making a lot of noise on that stage. Sorry about that. The next award of the evening is for Best Documentary and Factual Film, and it's really refreshing to know that there's still room in the industry for programming like this that isn't The Only Ways Essex Are Made in Chelsea, even though I totally watch them both. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Factual.
Here are the nominations for Best Factual Video. Kieran.
Around the time of 9/11, Kieran had what the doctors described as a stroke.
He lost the power down one side, and it was an awful fright for us. We brought him to Temple Street, and they didn't know what was wrong with him.
Wood vessels.
I have worked in the Shipley Art Gallery in Newcastle on Tyne, and I have some work in some galleries or some museums in the US. Most recently, one in Minneapolis Institute of Arts bought a piece, and so I have, then I have pieces at the National Museum in Dublin as well. They have some work in their collection. So it's a great kind of it's a validation of what I was kind of doing down 30 years to have work in a collection like that.
Naked.
I think it's kind of unusual to be comfortable with your body.
I suppose everybody looks at themselves and thinks, God, I wish I was like this or that.
And it's only really in the recent years that I've become much more aware of how my body compares to other people.
Convince yourself that everyone is a lot more interested in you than the reality is, that they would actually
barely notice or, generally think about.
Docus Hope for People with Autism.
For parents, which we found brilliant, meeting other parents with children with autistic spectrum disorder. And from there, we kind of got a good insight to education and their needs, and which we found very helpful. And now that he's older, I still come to the meetings and I meet with parents with younger children that has been diagnosed. So they find that helpful that my child is older. But
Homegrown Cuba.
Economy. We were self-sufficient by necessity. But recently, we've been importing 90% of our fruit and vegetables. Now, I heard about another country that grows 90% of its fruit and vegetables, and that country is Cuba. I had to go there and see for myself what was going on.
And the winner for Best Factual Video goes to Kieran.
One more. One more shout.
Sorry.
Thanks very much. This is great. On behalf of myself and to the other girls who made the film, and for everyone who's you. And fair play to the guys who put on the LIT Film Festival. I think it's really, really impressive, and also really, really important because, without a network, how are we ever supposed to build a good industry? And it's important that we all get together like this and do all this stuff. So thanks very much.
Another guest presenter to the stage now for our next award. If you could please welcome from Your Video Here Exhibition and Screenings, Joanna Hopkins to the stage.
Hi everyone. It is fantastic and with great merit that LIT Film Festival 2012 have an artistic shortlist. All films shortlisted demonstrate a fantastic capability, exploration and experimentation with creativity, with the hand-drawn, with the hand-created, and with non-narrative sequences. And it begins to break the boundaries of what we can see film and video can be. So we'll have the nominations.
The following are the nominations for Best Artistic Video. Al Chiringa.
I'm walking up the stairs, and I hear a wolf calling my name.
Struck Motion. Rama. Food art. Nullag Sanarin.
Everyone else is very calm opening their envelopes, but it's actually very exciting. And the winner is the fantastic food art. I don't think we have the award winners here tonight, so congratulations to the makers of food art, and I will bring this home. I won't. We'll send it on to them. Thank you, guys.
Nearly there now, ladies and gentlemen, on to award number 10 of 12 this evening. And of course, if you don't manage to walk away with one of these awards, there are souvenirs available as well. Celtic Prince, one of our sponsors, have some really nice merchandise even for sale in the foyer. There are mugs and bags and mouse mats and t-shirts out there as well. So anyone who didn't get to make it along with you, if you want to purchase a souvenir and help support the film festival, that would be really appreciated as well. And then come and party with us afterwards as well. Now, we are moving on to the next award for Best Drama. Let's have a look at the nominees for Best Drama.
The following are the nominations for Best Drama. Harvey the Monster Catcher. Walt.
I'd say that it's been some time since I've tasted one so young. It's been quite a treat for me. And I've got you to thank for that, James. Oh, come now, James. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, God! God has nothing to do with this.
The Room. Effigy Road. The Road of Souls.
Memory is a present that never stops passing. My memory is not as sharp as it once was, but how well do I remember that day when that gentle old king, that noble roadside emperor, departed to join his clan on their final journey on that eternal road of souls.
And the winner for Best Drama, the award goes to Walt.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody involved with this great festival, particularly Simon, and making us feel so appreciated here. We've been to quite a few festivals in the last couple of months, but I got to say, this has been my favorite. There's an intimacy here which I haven't felt in other festivals, so we really want to thank you all here for letting us feel so touched, and this is a real honor for us. This film was very important to me because I made it for my father, who was very sick at the time, and unfortunately I couldn't finish the film in time for him to be able to get it. So this is a very big and important thing for us, and I'd like to thank you very much for having us here, and hopefully we will see you once again next year.
So a big congratulations and well done. Another guest presenter now to award our penultimate award of the evening. Please welcome to the stage Interim Head of Department for Electrical and Electronic Engineering and probably owner of very large business cards, if he had to say that's his title every time. Please welcome to the stage James Greenslade.
Thank you, Michelle. Hi, folks. In a time of unprecedented technological innovation, it is the enthusiasm, determination and creative talent of the short filmmaker that remains the essential ingredient. The nominations for Best Industry Short Film are...
Here are the nominations for the Best Industry Short Film. Walt.
Would you guys like a beer?
You're so kind. Thanks.
Say, you kids ever tried fishing?
All Night Long.
Hello? Yeah, I'm free this evening.
Without a Face.
To bear the treasures for my soul, for my soul. To bear the treasures for my soul.
The Road of Souls.
Walking there above the Collins there.
Was.
Clowns. Effigy Road. Bogman.
Bogman, Garrett Daly.
Thanks very much. Truly shocked. Thanks very much to the LIT Film Festival. This means a lot. Small independent movie, and to get a nod like this is hugely appreciated. And it gives us a real boost, especially when you go out on your own to make movies like this and to invest a little to go and do it. I'd like to thank Paul, the star of the film. There was no dialogue in the movie, so it's his first time ever on screen, and it was an absolute challenge that I gave him. I'm sure by the clips you've seen earlier, you're thinking, what the hell is that film about? He pulled it off brilliantly, and he was nominated tonight for that role. So we are truly chuffed with this. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for our final award of the evening. But then we get to go and party. All right, okay. Did I mention there's going to be cocktails? We are going to be partying in the George. But of course, now time for our overall award for the evening, Best Film. And Sony and D&P Products have been incredibly generous sponsors of the LIT Film Festival, and the prize package for the overall winner is absolutely incredible. To tell you more about it and to present the final award of the evening, please give a very warm, I'm going to need more enthusiasm for this, very warm welcome to the stage from D&P Products. Please welcome Dennis Carroll.
Thank you very much. I'm sure you're all too busy admiring the camera to pay attention to the few words I have to say. Just very briefly, like to say that I've been very struck over the last 3 days by the quality of the work that we've seen here in the screenings and the people we've met over the couple of days. And I think it's fair to say that there's great opportunities, and our industry, our video production, film production industry is in safe hands if these kind of people are coming through the colleges and coming through the small independent production companies. So with that said, without further ado, we'd like to look at the nominations, please, for the Best Short Film.
The following are nominations for the Sony Professional Best Overall Film. Solaria.
like that, Rachel?
Just look after my little boy, Alex.
Shell shock.
Son,
Harvey the Monster Catcher.
It's a little more expensive than we were led to believe.
I appreciate that, ma'am. But it's worth every penny. I have personally eradicated and exterminated over 100 bed and closet monsters in the last year alone.
Dean was laid off last month and money's been a bit tight.
Believe me, I
The weapon.
I am the weapon.
Food art. November. Impetuous.
Die, you piece of shit! You fucking piece of shit!
And the winner is Celeria. Congratulations. I'll share your award. Into the centre, is it? Yeah, just move into the centre there. I'll go.
Okay, just a couple of awards, won't hold you long. To get one award for me was unbelievable. To receive two is just incredible. Steph and the lads here, we worked our butts off to get where we are on this film. I want to thank everybody involved, I really do. And it's been a wonderful journey. I'll say it again, I thank LIT for an unbelievable night. Like somebody said earlier on, we feel really welcome and we feel part of the show. It is very, very important to feel that way. And we want to thank this man here for his brilliant sponsorship. I thanked him earlier on, but I didn't see this happening, you know what I mean? So thank you all, and thank you all for coming here, of course. Thank you.
Huge congratulations to Celeria, fantastic achievement, and well done to everyone involved in the production. Now the awards are over. Much better, okay. But of course we can't go anywhere until we acknowledge the people who are responsible for putting a night like this together. So we do have the list of thank yous. Clap loudly and nicely and we'll all get to those cocktails quicker. Deal? All right, let's go. The thank yous, first off, to the crew here at LIT who are just fantastic and a fantastic group of people to work with. That's a good start. Good. So at LIT, to Peter Diffley, to Lee McCarthy, Joe Dool, Jerry Maher, Pius McGrath and Peter Gorman, thank you so much for all of the hard work that's gone on for indeed the past 3 days tonight and the last 12 months since the last festival, because it is an ongoing process and they've done a wonderful job on it. For our music this evening, you heard earlier on that a third-year music technology student here at LIT was responsible for the theme that you heard playing on all the VTs. So thanks again to Pádraig Bambury, known as Podge, for that one, and really, really good job on that one. So I think he deserves a round of applause as well. Your interval acts for this evening, you saw some VT from Ed Guiney of Element Pictures, and also for that just breathtaking music piece earlier on to Philip Diffley and Florian Neff. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Some of the staff and students, the video and sound technology course here at the college and the music technology course, thanks to everyone from those courses, especially to Pascal Meehan, James Greenslade, Tara Boland, Tammy Keane and Stephen Hall. Round of applause again, please. We're nearly there. To our guest presenters as well for the evening who joined me on stage to hand out the awards. Many thanks to all of you for coming along and sharing some words of wisdom this evening as well. So thank you to all of our guest presenters. To our sponsors for the film festival, I think everyone in the room that wasn't involved in that last picture just turned a little bit green with envy at that incredible prize. So to Sony and D&P products for supplying that. You can check out D&P on camerakit.ie if you want to take a look. And unfortunately, no more freebies, but we can dream, or win the lotto or whatever. So thank you very much to the very generous sponsors and the other sponsors involved, of course, Spin Southwest, the George Boutique Hotel, we'll see you guys soon, Celtic Prints, who, as I mentioned earlier on, have merchandise in the lobby, so you can take away a souvenir tonight. There is mugs and mouse mats and t-shirts and bags, and you'll be so cool. So definitely grab something on the way out. Guide to Limerick, another sponsor, to Sarmar and to Sci-Fi as well. He left himself off the list of thank yous this evening, very shy, but couldn't let the moment pass without saying a big thank you and a big congratulations to Simon Maguire, who's this festival is his baby, and I would imagine that it's probably given him more sleepless nights than his actual 2 babies. So a big round of applause for Simon, because he's done a fantastic job. And the only remaining thank you then is to you, to the filmmakers, without whom obviously this festival would never take place. Thank you so much for being involved. We hope that you'll be back here again next year. We'll see you for the LIT Film Festival 2013, and hopefully we'll see you in a little while partying with us in the George. Thanks so much.
A big round of applause for China Man.